Fred Brathwaite slams the door. Then in overtime, it was Keith Tkachuk who snatched a much-needed win from the jaws of defeat. Up next, the Pittsburgh Penguins, who've made a few changes since last season. Gone, arguably the most exciting player in the league, Jaromir Jagr. Gone, coach Johan after only 4 games this season. But Mr. Penguin is still here, number 66, Mario Lemieux. Blues Penguins next on WB11.
He scores! Stop that too! Shoots block,
It's the Blues on WB11. A big Saturday night crowd filing into Savvis Center. And certainly one attraction is that man, one of the greatest players ever to lace them up, Mario Lemieux. In 23 games in his career against the Blues, 56 points. Lemieux is here. The Pittsburgh Penguins making a rather rare visit to St. Louis as they meet the Blues in Game 1 of a 2-game season series. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Savvis Center. Ken Wilson, Bernie Federko, Dan McLaughlin is also here. Well, one way to look at this season, Bernie, we know it's still early, but in 6 games, the Blues have been beaten only once.
That is the good news. Last night was a huge win in overtime, but this is a team that is going to continue to get better. They're still experimenting. Some key injuries still with the Blues out. Melby not back in the lineup, so Kenny, I'm not too concerned. The Blues are now in 2nd place in the Central, and they're climbing.
A lot of new players. We've talked about that since the season began. One of them is Doug Weight. A lot expected of Weight, the new center, and he had a huge night last night in Minnesota.
Doug Weight has been absolutely outstanding. In the 6th game that he's been here, he has 10 points. He's starting to shoot the puck. That was the first goal on the power play last night. He added a second one to start the 3rd period, giving the Blues a 2-1 lead. And then in overtime, his forte, the beautiful pass there to Keith Tkachuk, a game winner. So Doug Weight continues to know the style, and he continues to get better, Kenny. And I don't know what is in store for him, but I got a feeling that he may have his best year of all time with the Blues this year.
Pittsburgh lost 4 in a row. Now with a new coach, they've beaten Ottawa twice, and you always look at number 66.
After taking 3.5 years off, he came back last year, and in 43 games, he scored 35 goals. So this year, he's yet to score. He set up Toby Peterson for 3 goals in Rick Keough's coaching debut the other night. So Mario is still not finding his way in the scoring touch, but after seeing the stats before there just earlier, getting where he scored 25 goals in 23 games, I think the Blues are really going to have to watch him tonight.
Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully the Blues can get a win. It's the NHL. Blues hockey. Mario Lemieux, a rare appearance in St. Louis. And the Blues tonight will have Brent Johnson in goal.
In the singing of our national anthem.
McDonald with the national anthem. The Pittsburgh Penguins, their only visit to Savvis Center this year, starting in goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins, brought to you by Dodge. Johan Hedberg, you see his record, 2 wins, 3 losses. Goals against average 2.61. A save percentage just below 91%. Brent Johnson gets this start tonight, just his third start of the season. You see his record, 1 loss and 1 tie. A goals against average over 4 and a save percentage only 84%. You look at the Blues lines brought to you by Ford. Corey Stillman stays on the big line. Demitra now with Mark Rycroft and Corso. Dallas Strait, Keene, and Eastwood stay together, and Tyson Nash line stays the same. Defense pairings are the same as they were last night, so the Blues all set to hopefully get another big win. Our officials for tonight, Paul Dvorsky and Mark Wannett, are the referees. Mike Civic and Brian Murphy are the linesmen.
And we're underway. Ian Moran gives the puck to Darius Kasparaitis, up to Martin Straka. Straka is on with Lemieux, had the puck hit him, and Toby Peterson. Blues can't work in. Here is Straka, and a shot off the end boards, and Macinnis takes over. He's on with Finley, Drake, Eastwood, and Keene up front. The veteran line that was busy last night in Minnesota. Moran hooks Keene a little bit, gets his elbow up a bit high. Lemieux is there. He can't get the puck, and Kasparaitis passes it ahead to Straka. He'll go rink wide. Then a pass from Peterson fails to reach Lemieux, and the Blues' Macinnis clears the puck down the ice. And this will be an icing call as Mili Carr touches the puck. So we're just underway, no score here at Savvis Center. Here are our Toyota keys to the game.
Penguins have struggled on the power play, but you don't want to give them a chance, so the Blues have to be very disciplined. The goaltending has got to be solid. Brent Johnson just back in the net for the 3rd time, and the Blues have only scored 1 goal from the defense, and that's from Sasha Havanov. So it'd be nice if a Chris Pronger or now Macinnis could chip in, and that would be huge numbers for the Blues to get some more goals from the blue line core.
On the face-off, Weight wins the draw from Kraft. Quick break, Tkachuk. Puck gets away. Roosevelt is after him in the corner. Now the puck back near the blue line. Kraft, the youngster, has it go in the air, bats it to Pronger. He's on defense with Pilon. Up front, Stillman with Weight and Tkachuk. Stillman played with him last night against the Wild. Weight to Tkachuk, and the shot turned away by Johan Hedberg, the 28-year-old netminder. Behind the net, veteran Corey Stillman trying to take the puck off the back of the net. Can't make the play. And Mikhail Roosevelt gets the puck out. Big hit on Kraft at center ice by Pilon. Here's Nash, a shot, and a blocker saved by Hedberg, and the teams are changing. Pilon got the crowd into this one in a hurry. To center ice comes Pittsburgh. Stefan Richer, who played with the Blues. He'll dump the puck into the corner. Sean Hill advances it to Demitra, clears it out. Played by Wilson at center ice. He's on with Purenz. And the puck played ahead. The Blues could have played it. There's no icing. Hill under pressure, leaves the puck for Havanov. Speaking of pressure, hit by Richer. Corso intercepts the centering pass. Quickly to Nash with Demitra. Dumps it into the corner. Wilson there with Demitra. Mike Wilson, a big guy, flips the puck in the corner. Corso intercepts. Now to Demitra. Out in front, they've got Rycroft. Pavol Demitra takes a little pass, and Wilson hits it, knocks it away. Demitra again shovels the puck off, trying to get it back to him. Corso's unable to. Mike Wilson up the boards for Stefan Richer. He'll flip the puck in the air. It drops in the center circle, and as the teams change, it's Sean Hill. The pass gets away from Rycroft, moving in offside, Jamal Mayers. So we're 2 minutes 31 seconds into a scoreless first period. What a hit, Bernie, by Rich Pilon.
This is almost like the hit Scott Stevens put on Eric Lindros that caused that concussion, but look at this hit right up the middle. Milan Kraft with his head down. Rich Pilon loves to step up into the middle, especially when a pass is coming from behind, and I think Kraft saw him the last minute, but that is a huge open ice hit by Rich Pilon, something that he loves to do.
Now it's Al Macinnis blasting the puck in. He's on defense with Finley. Mayers low and Rycroft. Puck knocked down in front of Hedberg by Kasparaitis. Up the wing it comes. Puck shot in. Johnson knocks it down behind the net. Whips it up the far wing. Now the puck centered for Lang, and it gets away. Kevin Stevens is out there with Dan Lacouture. And Lang, and the puck goes the length of the ice. Ian Moran back to touch it, and an icing call against the Blues. Pittsburgh without a shot on goal. The Blues have had a couple. Calgary will be here on Monday night. The return of Roman Turek. It'll be Pepsi Fan Can Night. You buy one ticket, get one free while tickets last by presenting a Pepsi can here at the Savvis Center box office. Also, the first 15,000 of you 21 and over on Monday night receive a free magnet schedule courtesy of Busch Beer. Again, tickets are subject to availability. Act first thing tomorrow. Make plans to save on Pepsi Fan Can Night Monday with the Flames, a much improved team here. Out at center ice, Roosevelt. His pass tipped by Lemieux back to the defense, ahead for Straka. Then he loses the puck. Pilon gets it ahead and Pittsburgh takes over. This is the youngster Toby Peterson getting the puck in deep. Pronger will go back to play it. This is the line of Lemieux with Peterson and Straka against Keane, Drake, and Eastwood. Pilon sends the puck to Pronger. He stumbles a bit. Now ahead for Keane. To the net goes Eastwood. Keane loses the puck and Peterson dumps it out. Pronger fires it back in. Both clubs are changing. No score first period. Here is Josef Milikar. He'll shoot the puck in as he's taken out by Tkachuk. Johnson can't control. Lang behind the net. Puck out of his reach. Kraft can't get to it and the Blues clear the zone. Mike Wilson gets it ahead by Lang, but it does hit Lang's stick. And this is Jeff Finley. Finley stumbles also. Kraft checks him. Tkachuk gets the puck and hits Morozov with it. Macinnis sweeps it around to the near side. On the attack, Stillman, a pass knocked away by Mike Wilson, and then Tkachuk and Wade move in offside. We're 4 minutes 19 seconds in, and there is Rick Kehoe, who is quite a player in the NHL.
Yes, he was. Spent 14 years in the National Hockey League, 11 with the Penguins. He's back with the Penguins organization for the last 27 years, so he's coached the last couple of games. He was an assistant coach, though, under Ivan Hlinka, and he's just brought back a more of a I guess, a disciplined style of hockey. Something that they want to do was really shore up defensively. That's something under Hlinka that was the European style, almost suited for an Olympic-sized ice surface. And under Kehoe, they've really kind of almost strengthened defensive play, and obviously it's worked. They've won the last couple of games.
Beat Ottawa at home, and then the other night on Thursday, a 3-0 win in Ottawa. Richer flips the puck in front, out of the reach of Jan Hrdina. Blues controlling under pressure. Here is Richer, the 35-year-old. Can't center. Demitra keeps control of the puck to Havanoff behind the net. Corso up front with Nash and Demitra. Here's Tyson Nash back to Sean Hill. His pass ahead intercepted. Played ahead on the wing by Beach, and the Blues shoot the puck in, and the clubs are changing again. Wilson sends the puck in the corner to Furens. His pass up the right wing too far. It'll go the length of the ice. Pronger to touch it, and an icing call against the Penguins, who are still looking for their first shot on goal.
You can just see the defensive style of play that the Pens are trying to play. It's kind of a little different than our Yager system. You had Yager, Lang, and of course the Penguins without Kovalev, who is maybe one of the most exciting players in the National Hockey League. Kovalev had arthroscopic knee surgery earlier this month, and he's going to be out for at least another 10 days. So that's something that the Penguins really miss, is that guy out there.
Face off near Johan Hedberg. Waite loses the draw to Kraft. The puck comes in front of the net. Pronger takes it at the point. A shot wide. Here's Corey Stillman. Stillman with Waite and Tkachuk. Pittsburgh now has Kraft double shifting with LaCouture and Stevens. Oh, and what a close call there. Stillman almost able to pull the puck away and had an open net if he was able to, but not quite. Pilon gets the puck ahead. Waite rink wide for Stillman. Moving in on Kasparidis. Now looking for that good play. Has Waite moving in front. The pass eludes him and goes to the corner off Moran. That's LaCouture giving the puck up. Pittsburgh changing. Waite over the line. Blues doing the same. Pass back for Pronger. Ahead too far for Tkachuk. Moran leaves the puck, and it'll come back to Chris Pronger. Now to Waite. We've got a penalty coming up against Pittsburgh, and at center ice sits Finley. He loses the puck, and finally Pittsburgh touches it, and we're going to see our first power play of this game, and it'll be the Blues going to work with no score in the first period.
Power power play of the night as Ian Moran goes off for interference. You can see right in the middle of your screen here, you're going to see the cross check. It's going to be called an interference, but there's the call, and consequently the Blues are on the power play.
Here's a quick pass for Corso from Pronger, then a nice poke check. Demitra with a puck. He gets a little room. They want to make sure they cover Macinnis, so Lang inches towards him. That figures to give you room inside, and then the pass from Corso gets away from Demitra, and Lang dumps the puck in. The Blues power play at 18%. They've really picked it up lately. Pittsburgh's penalty killing at 85%, 16th in the league. Now here is Pronger getting the puck to Rycroft, and Pittsburgh intercepts. Toby Peterson, a 22-year-old, dumps it in. He's out there killing the penalty along with Jan Hrdina. The Blues wait into the Pittsburgh end. No score. First period, the Blues in the power play. The puck stolen by Melikar and not out of the zone as Demitra keeps it in. To Weight. You've got Tkachuk in front of the net. Weight over to the left point. Have it off the shot, and it deflects over the glass and into the crowd with 43 seconds to go in the Blues man advantage.
Sasha Havanoff not afraid to shoot the puck. That's why he's back there in the power play. Chris Pronger normally plays a lot on that, but you're going to see the cross ice pass. Doug Weight. You see, of course, Tkachuk in front of the net, and this puck deflected up over top, I believe, by Tkachuk, and then over the glass, but they're going to say that it went off a Penguin player because it's going to stay in the Penguin zone to the right of Hedberg.
Ian Moran in the penalty box. The Blues trying to get a leg up here in the first period. They've outshot the Penguins early 2-0. Last season, these two teams met twice. The Blues won here. The Penguins won there late in the season. A game the Blues seemingly had wrapped up. And then all of a sudden, Yager and Lemieux, will recall, put on a show. And just like that, Pittsburgh won the game. Buren's knocked down. Here's Havanoff, a shot that deflects wide. Hrdina in the corner with Tkachuk. Kasparidis can't clear, slides the puck back to his net, and Furens shoots the puck down the ice. 25 seconds until Moran is back on. Here is Sasha Havanoff, the second-year NHLer. Doug Weight blasts the puck in. Hedberg has trouble with it. Furens gets it, clears it down the ice again. Now 7 seconds to go in the man advantage. Brent Johnson getting the call in goal tonight. After some terrific play recently by Fred Brathwaite. The penalty is over. Havanoff to Drake. Shot goes behind the net. Pronger off the bench will have to play the puck at center ice. He's out there with Pilon. Weight, Drake, and Keane at the moment on the ice. This is Keane. Dumps the puck in, and offside is Dallas Drake. And we've seen 8.5 minutes of hockey without Pittsburgh getting a shot on goal, and the Blues have had only 2 and none on the power play. Sunday afternoon on WB11, Tom Berenger stars in Love at Large at noon, followed by the comedy Vice Versa at 2, and Goldie Hawn in Deceived at 4. That's tomorrow beginning at noon here on WB11. Pittsburgh with a puck. Josef Melikar gets it in. Pilon up the wing for Keane with Eastwood and Drake. Here's Dallas Drake. Nice shot. Hedberg the save. And Pittsburgh's Roosevelt gets the puck to Lemieux. He'll feed it out on the wing to Straka. Now good forechecking by Drake on Straka. Now Eastwood in the corner. Runs into Melikar. Keane gets the puck, can't get it through to Eastwood. Josef Melikar, the 22-year-old from the Czech Republic, up to Straka with Stevens and Lemieux, and Pilon takes over. Here is Chris Pronger of the Blues. His pass ahead for Keane. He'll tip the puck down the ice, and this will be icing as Mike Wilson touches the puck, and play is stopped. Now the Blues with 3 shots on goal, so it hasn't been exactly a wide open, wild first period.
You want to win seats in the party zone?
As you look at Mike Keane, let's turn to our Bud Light. What's on tap? Calgary, led by Greg Gilbert, a former Blues player, their head coach, and of course Roman Turek here on Monday night. Then Thursday, Eric Lindros and the Rangers. November 1st, Carolina in town, and Adam Oates and the Washington Capitals with Jaromir Jagr on the 3rd. There's the Ticketmaster number, and of course you can purchase tickets at Savvis Center and all Ticketmaster outlets. So a lot of great action coming up. How about Lemieux here tonight, and all within the span of a week Eric Lindros is going to drop by also. Tickets are available. Furens gets the puck out. Finley plays it ahead, and it's Rycroft working in. Can't make the move. Wilson gets the puck ahead to Chris Beach. Then Beach to Richer. Verdina, Beach, and Richer on this line for Pittsburgh. Here's Macinnis, a pass too far for Rycroft, and the puck will come back to Finley. His pass too far. Here is Wilson flipping the puck into the penalty boxes below us, and we've got 10:02 to go here in the first period at Savvis Center.
Good to see Jamal Mayer's back. Seems to be skating fine now. He was out for a while with that sore groin, and it seems that the last couple of games, every game that he plays is getting a little stronger, a little quicker. Mark Rycroft back in. Sergei Varlamov not in the lineup tonight. You see the 2 assists, his first 2 NHL points. University of Denver graduate.
Scotty Young still out with a bad back, may be able to play Monday. Scott Mellenby working out now, of course out for a long time with a broken jaw. Pronger, a little soft pass to Weight. His feed for Tkachuk broken up. The puck gets by Pilon. Weight back, leaves the puck for Pilon. We're going to get a penalty against Pittsburgh as Weight catches a stick in the face, and it'll be a high sticking call. So the Blues, who did not have a shot on their first power play, will get another chance. First period, no score.
Blues are going to get another power play. You see Milan Kraft's stick comes up and catches Doug Weight just on the corner of the face. So Kraft is off. The Blues are on the second power play of the night.
And they'll see if they can get a little more consistency, a little more pressure, better puck control. Tkachuk into the zone around Kasparaitis. Back for Macinnis, straight away to Pronger, and the shot wide as Tkachuk ends up flat on his face. Here's Demitra behind the net, into the corner to Weight. He misfires, hit by Kasparaitis. Now to Macinnis, over to Pronger. Blues moving the puck much more quickly and more firmly until that pass on this power play. Now a quick change for fresh penalty killers for the Penguins. No score. 9 minutes remaining. First period. Pronger drives the puck in. Demitra chases after it. Roosevelt gets there first. At the point, Macinnis away from Lang. Now to Tkachuk along the boards for Weight. He gets hooked down. Macinnis to Pronger. Pass tipped away, and here's Doug Weight. He gets hit. That's Milikar. This is Weight. Demitra gives him the puck back. Tkachuk is right out in front with Roosevelt. Macinnis a shot wide of the mark. Demitra to Weight. Blues now have that pressure and puck control. Weight, a shot right on, and the save by Johan Hedberg.
I like the fact that Doug Weight continues to shoot the puck, and when you've got a guy like Keith Tkachuk is so strong in front of the net, very hard to move. You've got to take as many shots as you can because you know he's going to be there to deflect it, or if there's a rebound, it's going to come down and he's going to get to it. You can see there Roosevelt fighting for position, but Tkachuk keeps spinning and turning, and Doug Weight with a good shot there. No rebound by Hedberg, otherwise Tkachuk would have been right there. You see the numbers by Doug Weight already this year, and that's pretty impressive numbers in the first 6 games of the season.
Yeah, considering they're just starting to get the hang of it, 10 points in 6 games isn't bad.
And no Scott Young the last couple of games.
That's right. This is Stillman. He fakes the shot. Puck gets away from Corso, and it's cleared away. Corso, Drake, and Stillman up front with Habanoff and this man Hill. Fresh penalty killers again. A pass for Drake by him. Hedberg gets the puck, and he'll clear it down the ice. 18 seconds to go in the Milan Kraft penalty. No score first period. Pittsburgh is still without a shot on goal. 12 minutes, 10 seconds into the period. Stillman firing the puck in. It goes by Corso, and Lemieux clears it away. Straka after the puck. Havanoff beats him to it, and Dallas Drake takes over. And the penalty to Kraft is over. So the Blues are 0 for 2 in the power play. Drake, the shot off the arm of Hedberg. Moran whips the puck up the boards and out of the reach of Beach. Left by Pronger. Intercepted. The pass for Beach fails to get to him from Stevens. And now Sean Hill takes over. Stevens intercepts. Hill deflects the puck well wide, and it's Drake again. He'll move to center ice with the puck. Just shoots it in. Ian Moran as the teams change. Over to Beach, the 20-year-old. His pass broken up. And the puck shot in by Roosevelt, but it's offside. Pittsburgh. So 6:59 to go in a scoreless first period. Let's check in with Dan McLaughlin.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Bernie. One of the things that we're watching tonight is two young goaltenders going head-to-head. Of course, Brent Johnson is trying to prove himself and being a #1 goaltender in the National Hockey League. Well, the same can be said for Johan Hedberg for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Acquired late last season, and he was just outstanding. As the Pittsburgh Penguins were trying to make a run in the playoffs, Hedberg and Mario Lemieux were big reasons why they made it to the conference finals. Now, they did bow out, but this guy apparently has been playing very well in their last 2 wins, and a big reason why they think they can go far this season in the playoffs. Let's go back upstairs.
Thanks very much, Dan. Interestingly, Hedberg, without the playoffs, only in his 15th NHL game tonight.
Yeah, spent most of the season in the IHL. And that's why he's got the moose on his helmet there. He played for the Manitoba Moose and played very well. And boy, he had a great run, and he's going to continue to get better. But Danny brought up a good point. He did not play well the first 3 games. The last 2 games, obviously, he's played very well. And that's one of the reasons that they've won the last 2 games.
This is Reed Lowe losing the puck. Now Pronger gets it around far side. Roosevelt pitches in. His shot pass deflected behind the net. Lowe having to battle there against Morozov. Finally gets the puck up to Mayers. He'll work in on Roosevelt. The shot goes wide. Here's Reed Lowe making a move into the corner with Robert Lang bumping it. Lowe carries on. No score first period. Lowe takes a shot, hits the side of the net. This is Mike Eastwood in front. And none of the Blues able to connect. A shot by Macinnis right on the save. And Rycroft stopped on the rebound. 5:42 to go. No score first period.
Here at Savas, the Blues with another one of the scoring opportunities. This puck coming off the boards. Macinnis in from the right point, getting the shot through on Hedberg, and then the rebound by Rycroft. So the Blues with 6 shots on goal. The Pens, as you said, Kenny, have not had a shot on net yet. 15 minutes almost.
Of the 6 Blues shots, 2 of them have come. I should say power play. That's it. 2 power play. Now Pittsburgh gets the puck, and it is played out to center ice by Peterson. Here's Macinnis giving the puck back to Finley, up to Keane. Then Drake tips the puck in. Eastwood races after it. Lemieux beats him to it. Keane intercepts and can't get the puck in front of the net. Moran to Peterson. Straka. Lemieux is cruising. Here is Lemieux. Pretty nice little pass to Stefan Richer. Behind the net to Martin Straka. Straka's got a move or 2 also. Now to Richer, to Lemieux. Look at that. Oh, and Keane sends the puck down the ice. No icing. It's waved off. Both teams are changing. Mike Wilson for Pittsburgh. Stopped by Stillman. Here's Tkachuk. Furens hits him. Stillman with a puck. Run to the boards by Wilson. Havanoff keeps the puck in. And just failing to tip it on net is Weight. Back the other way. The youngster Chris Beach in only his 11th NHL game. Look at this. The shot, the save. Rebound. Richer stopped. Another shot blocked. And the puck controlled by Stillman. The first offense we've really seen from Pittsburgh. Richer centers, batted away from Jan Hrdina. And the Blues shoot the puck the length of the ice. Andrew Furens back to touch it. and an icing call against the Blues.
Chris Beach, one of the players that was involved in the trade, one of the youngsters, as we should say, the prospects that was involved in the trade for Yager. Pretty good move, and he gets a good bounce coming right back to him. The shot for the save, and it comes right back out in the slot. Richer tried to go through, but too much traffic there as everybody was diving around in front of the net. I believe Havanoff blocked it, but here it is. There's the shot from Beach. The rebound came out, and a good play by Richer to just get a hold of it. And no, it was Doug Wade, I believe, there that was down to block the shot. So good work by Doug Wade on the play to block the shot.
3:47 is the time remaining in the scoreless first period. So Pittsburgh finally gets a shot on goal. 16+ minutes into the period. Pilon in the corner. Now Pronger with a puck. In the middle to Nash. Over to Demitra. Pilon moves in with them, and the pass fails to get through. Nice interception by Kraft, and he ends up with a puck at center ice. Over here for Milikar, broken up. Lang comes back to take out Demitra. Roosevelt gets the puck ahead to Kraft, and he'll backhand it in. Finley goes back, gives the puck to Pronger. Pittsburgh changing up to Demitra in the middle to Corso. Poke check by Lemieux, but it's offside, as Alexei Morozov was late exiting their offensive zone, and we're down to 3 minutes to go in the first period. Folks, Pontiac GMC Bleed Blue t-shirt night is Thursday, November 1st. Carolina will be in. And for you folks 16 and over, the first 10,000 of you with a paid admission, you'll receive a free Blues t-shirt with the Bleed Blue logo on the back, courtesy of Pontiac GMC. Tickets, of course, going fast for this great promotional item. Get your tickets this week at Savvis Center or any Ticketmaster outlet. 6 shots for the Blues, only 1 for the Penguins. Eastwood and Keene into the Penguin zone. The puck goes wide of the net. Keene pursued by Moran, able to get the puck to Eastwood, who's tied up by Kasparidis. And here is Kevin Stevens, the 36-year-old. His pass tipped away by Keene. Finley for the Blues. Ahead for Eastwood. He's stopped, offside, delayed call. Finley takes the pass from Macinnis ahead to Mike Keene. Lemieux knocks the puck down, and it creates an offside by the Blues with 2:27 left in the period. And we have seen a couple of moves by Mario Lemieux.
Yes, we have, but look at the numbers. 1,573 points in only 792 goals, and it's hard to believe that you can have those kind of numbers. You can be captain, you can be owner of the team. What is there for him to do left, Kenny?
Isn't that amazing how many points he has?
It is absolutely unbelievable. It really is. And he's a young man. After taking 3.5 years off, he comes back, and he's only 36 years old. I mean, he's a young man.
Yeah. Puck shot in by Havanoff. Wilson back, 2:20 to go. Rycroft knocks the puck down. Wilson plays it right into Rycroft's legs again. Curran's there, knocks Rycroft down, and the puck comes loose. Chris Beach. Over here to Jan Hrdina, another player from the Czech Republic, and they have a lot of them on this team. The Blues are offside, but a delayed call. Pass too far for Richer. Havanoff shoots the puck in, and Wilson will go back to touch it. This is icing. Now they wave it off. It would have been icing, but it's waved off. And Pittsburgh with a puck. Beach spun around. Reed low. Loses the puck. And back the other way. Mikhail Roosevelt, the young defenseman, gets the puck to the veteran Stefan Richer, trying to get around Havanoff, who falls down. The puck centered, and it gets right by the Penguin forward charging in, Milan Kraft. Now here's Tkachuk. 1:22 to go. Stillman back for Tkachuk, and Kraft is in the way. Leaving the puck for Milikar. Now to Kraft, and Pronger will take over. Here is Rich Pilon barreling to the red line and shooting the puck in as both clubs changing. Milikar too far for Roosevelt, and at the point it's Pilon shooting the puck around behind the net. Doug Wade. Last minute of play in a scoreless first period. Pittsburgh has had only 1 shot on goal. Here is Chris Pronger back. The club's changing players. The puck deflects off the boards. Demitra has it. He'll shoot. Great save. Hedberg. Rebound. And Nash is stopped. And Pittsburgh clears the puck out. Now Macinnis gets the puck ahead. Here's Mayers to Demitra. Demitra leaves the puck. Nash can't reach it. Toby Peterson in his 18th NHL game. Lemieux tries to get the puck to Peterson. Knocked away. Cleared out by Nash. 16 seconds to go in the period. And Kasparaitis advances the puck. Played to Peterson. Knocked away. 9 seconds. And Eastwood gets the puck in over the line. 5 seconds to go in the period. Drake and Kasparaitis collide. Lemieux fends off Demitra. And there's the horn. That is the end of the first period. The Blues, with a couple of power plays, get only one shot. They outshoot Pittsburgh 8-1 here in the first period. Blues hockey is brought to you by Bud Light, the proud supporter of the NHL. For the great taste that won't let you down, make it of the second period. And you kind of wonder when Pittsburgh might all of a sudden explode. The Blues, meanwhile, undefeated in their last 3, having trouble really finding consistency. And before the game, we asked Sean Hill to tell us about that search by the team.
We were cheated out of a few exhibition games, and you know, we haven't really started to gel like we'd like to. You know, that's just going to take time. There's going to be some growing pains. We have a lot of new faces, so I think it's starting to come a little better now, and I think you'll see some more progress in the next few games here.
Sean Hill on what Joel Quenneville and this club is doing to be even stronger. Nice to play 6 and only lose 1, but I think the Blues feel they could have done better here early in the season as we're getting ready for the second period on KPLR TV, WB11 St. Louis.
Kenny, I think it has a lot to do with the fact of who you're playing, too. The fact that the Blues played Columbus, Nashville, Minnesota. These are teams that the Blues are expected to win. Even against the LA Kings, too, they're expected to win. So I think even though that they only have one loss, I think they're all disappointed that they don't have more points on the board.
Yeah, no question. Eastwood to Macinnis. We're underway. Straka intercepts. Now Finley will go after the puck. And Finley clears it out. Knocked down. Furens gets the puck ahead. Finley, who's on with Macinnis, has it up to Eastwood, and that's offside. Finley just inside the blue line, and Eastwood just over the center red line.
Well, the Penguins find themselves in a situation here where they're chasing everybody. You see, they only have 4 points now. Look at the Islanders running away with things, Kenny. It's hard to believe that a team can go from worst to best, but when you spend enough money, I guess you're going to get some good players. Certainly Pekka, Yashin have really helped. Osgood has played very solid in goal. So the Penguins really have to find themselves climbing the ladder as quickly as possible. So it's almost, even though we're early in the season, they've got to almost try to get as many wins as they can early so they can catch up.
Big surprise with the Islanders and Rangers on top in that division, especially the New Jersey being at the bottom. Here's Keith Tkachuk. He's held up a bit. This is Kasparaitis playing the puck up the boards and to the blue line, kept in by Pilon, knocked down in front by Kasparaitis. Moran off the boards for Morozov. Too far for Lang, and it's Pronger to Pilon. Now to Tkachuk, on with Weight and Demitra. So they put Demitra up on the big line where we had seen Stillman last night and in the first period. Puck played up the boards by Kraft, tipped by Lang to Moran, and a save by Johnson. Both clubs are changing. This is Pronger, rink wide to Tyson Nash. His pass takes kind of a bounce and puts Doug Wade offside, so that stops play.
Tyson Nash very excited to be back. Always a tough road when you have reconstructive knee surgery. Tried to make that comeback last year, got re-hurt, and he's worked very hard during the offseason and just so excited to get back into the game. I sat with him a little bit in Nashville when he was just kind of on vacation still, and he's always got a smile on his face, but I think he was starting to get frustrated. When you're practicing every day and you're getting whipped at the end of practice all the time by the coaching staff, it's always nice to get back as a regular where you don't have to spend that extra time skating every day after practice.
Now the Lemieux line with Peterson and Straka is on the ice. Straka sidesteps Macinnis. Can't get the puck in front. Drake up to Eastwood. And the pass behind Keane, and Lemieux takes the puck. Back to Melikar and out to center ice. Here's Straka with Lemieux. And Macinnis slows up Lemieux. Boy, Lemieux looks big, doesn't he? He just looks big. 6'4", 230. And he looks bigger than that. I'd like to see him right up against Pronger.
I question if he's 230. I think he's heavier.
Here's Macinnis back. Both teams are changing. Finley. Poke check by Lemieux. It's an offside call against Pittsburgh, but a delayed call. Macinnis finds Nash. He shoots the puck in. Lowe digging into the corner. Huron's with Lowe. The puck played by Herdina. Now Nash a shot, and Hedberg the save. Lowe and Wilson collide. Back with the puck is Beach. He gets bumped, and Mayers goes down. A loose puck. Kept in by Lowe. Here is Nash. To Jamal Mayers. Mayers centers, and Nash goes down. Back the other way, Chris Beach to Jan Herdina. Over on the wing to Stepan Richer, and he'll end up with a puck at center ice. 5 seconds short of the 3-minute mark in the second period. Offside Pittsburgh, and still no score.
Well, that pass was not intended for Richer. He wouldn't have stuck out his skate there. I think it was headed over to Ferentz coming on the right side. But Tyson Nash not happy that there was no penalty call, going to the front of the net. You'll see here as he went to the front. He's kind of out of picture. He gets kind of knocked down there on the play. Let's see if we get it from a different angle here in front. You see he tripped right over the leg there. There could have been a penalty call, but no call made. Tyson not happy, but we've seen Tyson fall down a few times, Kenny, haven't we?
Yeah.
You're not sure if he was around him.
He has trouble sometimes keeping his footing. Puck gets away from LaCouture. Pilon up to Stillman, who's on with Corso and Rycroft. Here is Stillman. Oh, and the puck stolen. Nice play by Kevin Stevens, and Pronger steals the puck. He'll shoot it down the ice. Doesn't have much momentum. They wave off icing. There is Kasparaitis. Up on the wing to LaCouture. Lang double shifting with LaCouture and Stevens, and Pilon flings the puck back to Pronger. No score here in the second period. Each team with one shot on goal on this period. Corso a shot that catches the left foot of Kasparaitis. Stillman, Rycroft, and the shot deflects to the corner. Stillman back to the point to Macinnis, and the puck skips away. Macinnis has to back all the way into his own zone. Both clubs are changing. Here's Rycroft, drop pass, Tkachuk a shot. That hits Kasparaitis higher than the foot this time. Back the other way, Straka, stopped by Weight. Here's Demitra to Tkachuk, and the puck gets away from him. Now into the corner, Demitra, Kasparaitis, and Tkachuk tangle. Macinnis a shot. Hedberg the save. Rebound. The puck in the crease. The Blues shoot and score. Doug Weight. He's got another. And the Blues take the lead. 1-0. And the Penguins are not happy. Doug Weight has goal number 4.
Kasparaitis is the one that's not happy. He felt that he was interfered by Keith Tkachuk just to the right of Hedberg, but the play continued. Al Macinnis with the shot, but you'll see here the interference. You'll see this is later on here as Tkachuk got spilt in front, and there you see the puck come to Doug Weight to the side of the net there, but the puck actually had happened a little earlier in the play. There's the shot by Macinnis. Hedberg made the save. The puck bounced around, and no one could find it. Weight was Johnny on the spot, and he was able to slide it in. But here you'll see Tkachuk get knocked down right into the net right there. The puck is going to squirt free, and it's just going to go in from the side there as Doug Weight gets another one. His 4th of the season.
Boy, from the face-off, Keith Tkachuk goes flying in, and Hedberg has to make a big save.
When they get a look, you're going to see here, this is where, that's where right there in the middle there is, that's where you see, that's what the play that Kasparaitis was complaining about. He thought that he was interfered by Tkachuk. The play continued. Tkachuk was the one that came into the crease there, and that's what spurred the puck loose, and that's why Doug Weight scored the goal. And that's what the argument by Kasperitis was about, saying that Keith Tkachuk ran into him, and it was close.
4:20 the time. Tkachuk and Macinnis assist on Waite's goal. Pittsburgh is stopped. Demitra with the puck. Melachar knocks him away from the puck. This is Waite circling back. Gives the puck to Finley, who's on defense with Macinnis. Here's Al Macinnis. Back for Finley. Ahead for Tkachuk. He'll deflect the puck in, and it's sent right back out to Robert Lang with Milan Kraft. Can't get around Al Macinnis. Then Macinnis loses the puck. Kraft over to Lang, and he can't get a shot. Now the battle in the corner. Lang feeds behind the net. Morozov trying to get the puck in front. Cannot. Lang, Kraft, and Alexei Morozov with some puck control here for Pittsburgh. They haven't had much offense tonight. The Penguins have had only 3 shots on Brent Johnson. Milan Kraft, a shot block. And the puck cleared by the Blues the length of the ice. Andrew Fearon's back to touch it. Icing against the Blues, who have outshot Pittsburgh tonight 12-3.
Well, this is the line that the Penguins have really looked to do their damage. Robert Lang has 5 goals on the season, and a pretty good job by the Penguins. A smart play by the Blues to just dump that puck down the ice. It was really the first pressure that we've seen the Penguins put on in the entire game, and we're 25 minutes into the game, and there's Robert Lang. Darn good hockey player, and he's having another fine season, and he's doing it without Jaromir Jagr. And I would assume that when Kovalev comes back, we might see Straka and Lang and Kovalev on the same line. It's a pretty dynamite line.
Yeah, that's a good line they've had with those injuries to shake things up a bit. But injuries are something that's going to strike every team during the course of the season. It's just a case of how deep and how long and how often. Drake runs into Hedberg. Fearens goes after Drake. He didn't like the fact that Drake touched Johan Hedberg. And then Keane wanting to get in it with big Mike Wilson. And Eastwood is there. That's Wilson, the big tall fella, number 4. I think Drake wasn't sure that Fearens was going to go after him. Referees don't like you to do much with the goaltenders, and they weren't bothered at all by Dallas Drake. Blues lead it 1-0. The Blues have a goal on this play. Drake bumps Hedberg, and Andrew Fearens takes exception, and they both pick up 2-minute minors for roughing here at 6:04. Now Pittsburgh to center ice. This is Straka. Over to Lemieux. Throws the puck to the middle, and no one can reach it. Pilon back to Pronger. With Weight and Tkachuk. 4-on-4. Doug Weight back to Pronger, and we're going to get a penalty for slashing against Chris Pronger.
This is going to be a 4-on-3 power play. Chris Pronger not happy on the play. Well, you'll see he's going to get spun around here. He's hooked, and he felt that he was hooked, and you'll see there's the whack right there in the corner. And from this angle, you'll see here again the spinorama. He felt that he got hooked, and when he got up, there's the slash there on the back of Martin Straka's legs, and that's why the call was made. So the Blues find themselves shorthanded by a man here. A 4-on-3 power play, which is something the Pens, I'm sure, really enjoy having, as a 4-on-3 power play.
Yeah, this is good for them with the talent they have. Lemieux out there with Straka, Lang, and Stevens against Keane, Macinnis, and Finley. They're the Pittsburgh power play situation. They're not good.
Hard to believe that they're 6.7% with this kind of talent.
That will not last. That wouldn't last with bad talent. This is Lemieux. Over to Straka. And Lemieux again. Lemieux, who once had an 8-point game against the Blues. Straka, one-timer, and that sails high and off the glass. Straka gives Lemieux the puck. The shot right on, the save, And the puck knocked away after the good save by Brent Johnson. Mike Keane trying to get the puck. Can't. Lang over to Lemieux. Lemieux has his area there. Straka. A 4-on-3 for 55 seconds. Shot deflects right to the goal. Johnson the save. And Al Macinnis clears the puck the length of the ice. Lemieux is in about a 20-foot circle over there. Now Straka breaks his stick. The blade goes wide of the net. Then Lang holding onto the stick of Macinnis. The puck up to Eastwood, and he'll clear the zone. Drake and Furens will be back in 24 seconds. Pronger 45 seconds. Straka for Pittsburgh. They trail 1-0. Morozov back to Straka. He'll shoot right on. Lang there. May have even tipped the puck, and a good stop by Brent Johnson, the Blues' 24-year-old goaltender.
Good work by Brent Johnson. The Pens moving the puck with great respect here. This is what you've got, great respect when you see Lemieux out there. Lang, Straka. And here's a shot from the left point by Lemieux that was deflected in front, and it came loose. So good move by Johnson. You see him move from his left to right, and this shot through Lang. The puck squiveled loose, but Al Macinnis beat everybody to it and cleared it into the corner. So another big save. And here again, the shot from the point deflected by Lang again. Johnson controlling the rebound. Sean Hill coming in to help, but that's good goaltending by the youngster, Brent Johnson. Only 6 shots on goal, but a couple of them lately have been tough.
In 10 seconds, Drake and Furens will be back. 33 seconds remaining in the Pronger penalty. Lemieux on the faceoff. Wins the draw from Keane and shoots wide and hits the referee. Straka's at the point. Morozov to Lemieux to Straka. 2 players back, and Straka scores a power play goal. A 5-on-4. Martin Straka, the 29-year-old from the Czech Republic, ties it at 1.
Martin Straka is not a big man, but boy, can he play, can he skate, and what a shot this was, as both players came back on the ice making a 5-on-4 power play. But Straka just walking in right from the top of the circle. That puck was right up into the corner of the net over the right shoulder of Brent Johnson. Lemieux with a quick cross-ice pass, and look at this shot from this angle, right underneath the bar up into the upper corner, and that is great movement. But look at the Lemieux, as soon as he gets the puck, watch how quick this pass goes right across. Al Macinnis, no time to set up, and Straka does the rest, and we're tied here again at 1.
Now back to live action. Puck into the Pittsburgh zone. Belakar stopped by Tkachuk. Wait, aligning there with Roosevelt and Herdina. With Havanov knocking the puck down. Demitra gets it to Weight. Demitra is slammed down, and here comes Pittsburgh. Richer to Herdina. Ahead to Beach. Stopped by Hill. Herdina backhands the puck behind the net. Here is Sasha Havanov trying to get around and away from Stefan Richer. Weight cracks the puck off the glass, not out, kept in. Havanov chases after it. Hit hard by Richer. Up to Demitra, and over the line comes Weight. He'll stuff the puck in deep. Straka's goal is 5th in 7 games, a power play goal from Lemieux and Morozov. That comes at 8:07. 1-1 is the score. Beach into the corner. Chasing after the puck, Lacouture. Then Stevens centering, and the puck batted away and down the ice. No icing on this play. We're 9 minutes 30 seconds into the second period. 1-1. Kraft can't handle the pass. Lacouture does and whips it in deep. Johnson to Pronger, and up on the wing. Rycroft to Corso with Stillman, and the Blues are offside. Corso put himself offside at the Pittsburgh blue line.
Mario Lemieux has got so many weapons, and he's so smart, and you're going to see what he did on the face-off. There's only 10 seconds left on the 4-on-3. Mario, a natural center iceman, going against Mike Keane, who is really a winger, out to take the face-off. Watch how he goes forward instead of going back, and this is absolutely tremendous. Through the legs, he steps by Keane. Everybody's sliding. Johnson's down, and Lemieux just missed from this angle. He had the open side, and that is unbelievable. Now you know why he's just such a great player. That is not only skill, but that's certainly smarts there too.
That was a nice little move. Mike Eastwood behind the net for Keane. The puck gets away. Lemieux gets it ahead and gets it right back. Straka now to Moran, who will shoot it in, but it's knocked down just inside the line. Pilon ahead for Eastwood. Back for Pilon, tipped away by Lemieux, and Pronger chases the puck. So there's Lemieux and Pronger together. They're both big. Pronger, nice pass. Reed low, moving in on Kasparaitis. Backhander save. Drake gets hooked just as he's ready to shoot. And there'll be a penalty called here. Boy, what a chance Drake had. Blues won, Penguins won. We're in the second period at Savas Center.
And the Penguins are tied at 1, but Ian Moran goes off for hooking, and this is a good penalty. You'll see as Reedlow takes a shot right in the middle here. You're going to see Dallas Drake going to net. He would have had the rebound, but he was hooked down there by Moran, and that's a good penalty. Otherwise, Drake would have been all alone by himself in front of Hedberg.
0 for 2, one shot, power play for the Blues, and Pronger has that one go. To go off the crossbar, right off the crossbar, and may have even hit the glass. It goes into the crowd. He really let it rip. Let's get a look at this and listen to this sweetheart of a shot.
That was the sound of the post, not a cash register there, Kenny. And that was hit hard.
He's already heard the sound of the cash register.
Yeah, to the tune of about what? Almost 10 million? That's just for this year.
Yeah. Blues have the power play. 1-1 is the score here in the second period. Pronger and Macinnis on the points. Demitra, Wade, and Tkachuk up front. Demitra back for Macinnis. Good effort by Demitra and out of the reach of Tkachuk. So here's Doug Weight with a puck. Battling with Roosevelt. Pronger unable to keep the puck in. Lang gets the puck over, and LaCouture sends it in deep. 4 new penalty killers for Rick Kehoe's Pittsburgh Penguins. Kasparaitis and Furens back on defense. Up front, Hrdina and Peterson. This is Tkachuk. Weight. Pronger. The shot tipped away. Chopped out by Kasparaitis. 1:05 left in this Blues power play. They've been outshot this period 6-5. Tkachuk sends the puck in deep. Demitra into the corner for Weight. Back for Demitra, but the pass doesn't get there. Now Weight out for the point, and a nice play by LaCouture. Quickly, Johnson ahead to Pronger. Both teams are changing. Pronger to Weight. He's looking to make a pass, and that box gets pretty small. Now to Macinnis, back to Weight. He's surprised. This is Stillman who loses the puck, and it's shot out by Robert Lang. Now 22 seconds to go in the Ian Moran penalty. Both clubs changing. Macinnis ahead. Rycroft tips the puck in. Back for the puck. Mielikar, and he gets it out. Now Lemieux has it knocked away by Corso. 5 seconds to go in the man advantage. Sean Hill. Mark Rycroft. He's taken down. Now the penalty is over and the puck cleared out. Sean Hill has it. Ahead for Rycroft. Trying to move in, and he can't get around Roosevelt. Then a loose puck for Straka. Here he comes. Plays the puck back to Lemieux, back to Straka. Well, that's a long way back for a pass when you're heading up ice. Kevin Stevens to Mario Lemieux. The puck gets away. Straka in front for Furens, and he can't get the shot on net. And the Blues clear the puck out. Big Mike Wilson, the 26-year-old defenseman, very patient with the puck. Hits Lemieux in the skate, and here's a chance for Mike Keane. Tries to get in front, can't. Now a shot by Eastwood goes wide. Here's Dallas Drake. Back to Pilon, and Lemieux gets his glove in the way. Up to Martin Straka. Straka flips the puck into the middle. Drake has it, and Drake has some room. Now to Keane. Back for Drake. The shot, and a big save by Johan Hedberg on Dallas Drake.
Good puck movement there. Lemieux and Straka kind of caught out on a long shift. They were a little tired in this line with a good give and go. But Keane with a nice little soft pass as Drake goes through the middle, and he just redirects it right into the center of Hedberg. If he had got it up a little higher, it would have went in. But this nice little pass there, little flipper by Keane to Drake, and a big save there by Hedberg. Shots this period now even at 6 apiece.
The Blues with a goal from Doug Weight at 4:20. Straka power play goal to tie it at 8:07. The shots are 14-7 Blues. Pronger. Nash can't make the deflection. Stefan Richer, 35 years of age. He can still get up and go a bit. Beat can't get around Pronger. Up for Nash. Moran pinches in. Blues trying to get the puck out, can't. It hits Pilon. He clears the zone. Kasparaitis, who's been rather calm tonight, to Chris Beach. Into the corner, Hrdina and Pilon. And now Pronger with a puck. At the point, Moran a shot. It hits Mayers. Richer grabbed by Lowe. And out comes Pronger. 3-on-2. Nash in front for Lowe. Can't get a shot. And Ian Moran will backhand the puck off the glass. At center ice, Pronger has his man tied up. Beach, who gets the puck to Kasparaitis, who gets hooked. And Pronger takes the puck. The referees, Paul Dvorsky and Mark Jonette, are certainly not over officiating. And they wave off icing. Right on the heels of a Penguins change, the Blues change. And this is Alexei Morozov. He gets taken down, and you knew sooner or later you're going to get a penalty, and that's a tripping call, and the Penguins will have the man advantage. 5:10 is the time remaining in the second period. The Blues and Penguins tied at 1.
We're tied here at 1, the Blues and the Penguins. Pavol Demitra goes off for tripping. You see him coming back on Morozov, just getting his stick there underneath the legs there of Morozov. So the Penguins find themselves on the power play for just the second time tonight.
So they scored on their first power play. They had 4 of their 7 shots tonight on the power play. So here they come. Andrew Furens, the 22-year-old, fires the puck in. Macinnis waits for it, gets it ahead to Eastwood, and he'll clear it out. Drake after it, trying to get around Furens. Drake cannot do it. So here comes Straka, who scored the Penguins power play goal earlier in this period. Over for Peterson, and then to the big guy Lemieux, and back to Toby Peterson. Offside Pittsburgh. The Blues Awards Banquet is Tuesday night at the Millennium Hotel in downtown. It starts at 6 o'clock, hosted by the Blues Booster Clubs, the Blue Liners and Goaltenders, and it benefits local amateur hockey. It's always a lot of fun. You get a chance to meet your favorite Blues players. Tickets for adults are $50, children $25. We'll be emceeing. Always enjoy the event. Hope to visit with you there. You can check it all out at stlouisblues.com. That's the Blues website on the internet. 4.5 minutes to go in the second period. 1-1 the score. The Blues are shorthanded. Straka with the puck. Over to Lemieux. At least they know where he is. And Nash intercepts. Way out comes Hedberg. And Furens with the puck. Eastwood and Nash, Macinnis and Pronger killing the penalty. And Nash makes the defensive play there and is replaced by Drake. 50 seconds to go in Dimitra's penalty. The Blues really, Bernie, not letting Pittsburgh get set up.
Now, if you don't get the zone, that's the whole key. That's where the Pens really beat you, is when they get the puck in the offensive zone. The Blues are doing a great job just standing up, not allowing that to happen.
Here comes Drake, 2-on-2 with Eastwood. Pass doesn't get by Moran, and Moran recovers to make a nice play there. And the Blues get caught. 2-on-1. Straka, Morozov. Pronger comes back. They look for Lang, and he can't get a real good shot. And Morozov in tight is stopped. And the Blues clear the puck away. And Lemieux, angry, hammers his stick across the top of the boards at the Pittsburgh bench. 5 seconds to go in the power play, and Pittsburgh is offside. So the Penguins a bit frustrated here on their second power play.
Mario not happy. A great scoring opportunity. The Blues, Chris Pronger got caught on a 2-on-1 against, and a good opportunity for the Penguins to score. And Mario trying to score a goal here. You see the puck coming across there. He never got to him. He was coming late. He was hoping that the puck would come to him, and you can see how disappointed he was as he came late. And I believe that puck was supposed to be headed towards him and never got through to him, and I think that's why he's mad. You don't want to make the owner mad, do you?
No, don't make the owner mad.
Especially if you're one of the players on the bench with him.
Here's Lang, and a save by Johnson. Now Demitra's on. The Blues are at full strength. He tips the puck to Tkachuk. Back for Demitra. Now for Tkachuk. The puck ends up behind the net. Melakar and Tkachuk on the boards. Here's Doug Weight. Blues looking to break the tie. And a nice interception by Kraft to Lang with Morozov. Hill runs Lang to the boards. Demitra and Kraft in the corner. Hill comes back and says, I'll show you. Knocking Kraft down twice. And it's Sasha Havanoff with a pass to Keith Tkachuk. Pittsburgh changing back to Hill. His feet knocked down by Hrdina. Morozov to Beach. He takes a hip check from Havanoff. In the corner, Morozov comes in, tries to get the loose puck. Pittsburgh has possession. Hrdina can't make the final move. And the pass knocked away by Havanoff, who strangleholds Beach, and it's Tkachuk surprising Demitra. Moran beats him to the puck. At center ice, Weight tied up on the boards. We're down to 1:50 to go in the second period. Each team has scored in this period, and it's 1-1 as Pronger goes back for the puck. Shots 15-9 Blues on the night. The puck whacked back in by Moran, and here's Pronger. Pittsburgh changing. Pronger will bounce it into the corner. Furens and Lowe come together. And the Blues with a puck, Mark Rycroft. Cycling it back to Lowe. Furens gets in the way, and the puck cleared out of the reach of Straka. Straka gets the puck, stumbles into the zone. Then a shot by Wilson, turned away by Johnson. Lemieux off Johnson, centering. Rycroft intercepts. And the puck to Lowe, off the boards for Rycroft, too far. And Peterson shoots the puck in. Pronger gets it out with the help of Pilon. 50 seconds to go in the second period. Peterson will backhand the puck in. Pilon can't clear it. It goes over the glass, leaping into the crowd. And we're down to 43.6 seconds to go in the second period. The new WB Sunday night lineup begins at 6 with Ripley's Believe It or Not, followed by the Steve Harvey Show, Men, Women, and Dogs, Off Center, and Nikki. That's all tomorrow night at 6 here on WB 11. You get a good look at Savas Center. Last minute of play in the second period. The Blues controlling the puck. Macinnis' pass deflected away, and Finley with the puck. Up to Eastwood. Now to Drake. And he'll fire the puck in. Hedberg sends it into the corner. Melakar up to Lang. Melakar taking a punishing check from Drake. Blues break up the play. And the puck shot in by Rosabal. Here's Macinnis. 14 seconds to go in the period. Kraft goes down. A bit of a crowd in the corner. Drake can't clear the puck. 4 seconds. 2. And a big hit by Eastwood on Morozov. And that's how the second period comes to an end. Weight scores. Straka scores with a power play. Hey, hockey fans, enjoy tonight's game with a cold Bud Light, because it won't fill you up and never let you down. So make it a Bud Light, the proud supporter of the NHL. There is Mario Lemieux. We're hoping to visit with him in a moment during our second intermission. He looks like he's ready to go. Dan McLaughlin will chat with him.
Shots on goal in the second period.
Our score after 40 minutes at Savas Center. Penguins 1, Blues 1. Mario Lemieux coming up next. For the start of the third period, we've got a game. 1-1 is the score. Al Macinnis has the puck. Lemieux is out there. You get a look at him. Over to Finley. Ahead too far for Eastwood, who's centering Drake and Keene. Here's the big guy Lemieux. Poke check by Finley. Macinnis off the boards for Keene. He has trouble with the puck. Gets it to Eastwood. On to Drake, who is stopped by Wilson but sends the puck in deep. Currens plays it off the boards. Over for Toby Peterson. He gets hit. Drake is there, tied up by Wilson. Keene pries the puck loose. Looks up. There's Lemieux. Goes to Eastwood. He's bottled up. Battles on with Currens. Now Drake puts on the brakes. In front, Eastwood stopped and stopped on the rebound. Nice little pass by Drake, and what a chance for Mike Eastwood.
Great work by this line, cycling the puck down deep, and what a scoring chance. Dallas Drake gives it to Eastwood. Just a little backhand pass. Eastwood with the first shot, and he got his own rebound, but what a save there with the mitt there by Johan Hedberg. As this is great goaltending, just staying. Look at how he reaches out with that mitt and just catches it in the webbing. So a great scoring chance for Mike Eastwood. He wanted to get that puck up a little higher, but couldn't get it up, and Hedberg with a huge save.
28-year-old from Sweden, Johan Hedberg. Pittsburgh controls. Alexei Morozov. Over to Robert Lang in the middle for Milan Kraft. The puck gets away. Pronger to Weight. He's got Tkachuk with him. Tkachuk has to stop to stay onside, and there's no play. Morozov for Lang too far. Pronger leaves the puck for Demitra. Over to Tkachuk. Here's the shot, high and wide, and Robert Lang loses the puck. Kraft for Pittsburgh. Getting the puck up on the wing. Back to Kraft. Good save, Johnson. On Milan Kraft, Pilon leaves Johnson the puck. He says, let's move it. Here's Demitra to Weight. Now Demitra, and he'll shoot it in. And the Penguins and Blues are changing. Now we'll go back the other way. Barely onside as Moran shovels the puck in deep. And it's Havanoff unable to clear. Moran shot blocked by Havanoff. Richer and Havanoff battle for the puck. Stillman gets it to Corso, and he'll shoot it in. He's taken down by Moran. Hedberg leaves the puck. Kasparaitis avoids most of the hit from Stillman. Havanoff trying to get the puck in deep. Moran intercepts and shoots at the length of the ice. Back to touch the puck, Sean Hill, and an icing against Pittsburgh with 2:12 gone in a scoreless third. A toast to caring is coming up on Monday the 29th. 6:30 start at Annie Gunn's out in Chesterfield. Hope you'll join the Blues and enjoy some terrific food and wine. A great cause, the BJC Hospice Wings Pediatric Program. Joel Quinville and his wife Elizabeth are honorary chairpersons again in 2001, and tickets are available for $125 each. They have to be purchased in advance. You can visit the Blues website, stlouisblues.com, for more information. 1-1 is the score in the third period. Of course, the Blues have already played 4 overtime games this season. And Pittsburgh is offside. This is only the Blues' 7th game of the season.
I will say one thing about the Penguins. They don't play a fancy style of hockey that we were used to with Yager around and Kovalev out. I guess the two of them created a lot of offense, but this is pretty well a defensive-minded hockey club that's waiting for one break. They're actually checking very well under Rick Kehoe. Eddie Johnson, former goaltender of the Blues, taught me a lot, especially about my golf game, my grip.
Buren shoots the puck in. He's on with Wilson. Straka, Lemieux, Peterson up front. Here's Lemieux to Straka, and Demitra all over him. Demitra gets the puck from Macinnis, leaves it for Tkachuk. He's flying. Couple of good moves. Can't get around Ferens. And here's the youngster Toby Peterson, who's a Minnesota native. Then Wilson cracks the puck off the boards the length of the ice. Macinnis back. Icing is the call against the Penguins. Blues 1, Penguins 1. Let's turn to our Dobbs Tire and Auto trivia question of the night. Who holds the Blues record for most consecutive games played?
That's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. He was known as the Iron Man. That's the biggest hint that I can give, Kenny.
Some of the great Iron Men of the game. Besides Gary Unger, there was John Wilson, who was the uncle of Washington coach Ron Wilson. Who was the other fellow that is an assistant somewhere?
Doug Jarvis.
Doug Jarvis was a great Iron Man also.
I think he still holds the record.
Yeah, I believe he does. Here is Pronger shooting the puck in. 3:15 gone, and the puck sails into the crowd with a score 1-1 here in the third. And let's go back and answer our Dobbs trivia question of the night. Who holds the Blues record for most consecutive games played? And the answer is Gary Unger with 662. That's a pretty good stretch.
It was. I was there the night that he stopped the record.
And he stopped because of what?
He had an injury. And he had played a lot of games when he was injured. Emil Francis just decided to say, hey, you're injured, you're not going to play tonight, and that kind of ended the streak.
That's that.
That's it.
Pittsburgh can't get the puck out. Kraft stopped. Lowe can't make the play to Nash. This is Chris Pronger. He'll give the puck to his defense partner Rich Pilon. He gives it unintentionally to Robert Lang. And Mayers gives Lang a fist in the face, and here's Pilon. Nash can't clear. Gets the puck back. Plays it over to Pronger. Pronger into the Pittsburgh end. He'll shoot right into the midsection of Hedberg, who holds on, and the whistle stops play.
The Blues defense still looking for their second goal of the season. Chris Pronger with the blaster on the point. Sasha Havanov, the only goal against the LA Kings. But you look at the defenseman, only the one goal out of Havanov. Macinnis, Pronger, very strange for them not to have goals. Rich Pilon, you don't expect him to score many goals, or Finley, for that matter, even Sean Hill. But I think surprisingly that both Macinnis and Pronger do not have a goal yet this season.
Very surprising. You're watching the Blues on KPLR TV, WB11 St. Louis. Burens up to Straka, in the middle to Kasparaitis. Peterson, Lemieux, Toby Peterson, and he can't get a shot heavily into the boards. Moran, a shot knocked away, will go the other way. 4-on-2. Demitra. Tkachuk goes to the net. Demitra, a shot off the arm of Hedberg. Lemieux steers the puck to Peterson, a 22-year-old. Now ahead, and Macinnis intercepts. Quickly to Tkachuk in the middle. A shot over it. A blister that goes wide. Here's Peterson again. He's not a big kid. He's only 5'9". Tkachuk sends the puck in deep. Ian Moran intercepts. Both teams are changing. Moving in, Herdina putting on the brakes. He falls down. Havanov, an outlet pass. Too far for Corso. Back the other way. Stevens with Herdina and Lacouture. Great save, Johnson, and he robs Kevin Stevens on the rebound. Boy, things have all of a sudden opened up And the puck down the ice. Hedberg flips it into the corner to Mike Wilson. Finally, Hrdina will get it. And he clears it by Havanoff. Hill races back. And they wave off icing. Pittsburgh changing. 1-1 the score. 5:15 gone. In the third. Back the other way. Wilson to touch the puck. And an icing call against the Blues. Pittsburgh with 12 shots on goal. And they really tested Brent Johnson there.
Kevin Stevens, it was a 3-on-1 really. Stevens from a sharp angle. The first shot, he got his own rebound, and good position by Brent Johnson laying down and making this second save. But you'll see how from the overhead how Johnson right on the corner of the crease and then moves the pads and then closes them quickly as Stevens tried to get the rebound between the pads. But that's a good shot of how hard a goaltender has to move and how many angles he has to face to square himself to the shot.
From the face-off, Pittsburgh back to the point. Melakar right on, and Pronger takes the rebound. Ahead for Mark Rycroft, who has sat out the last 2 games. And Rosabal back to the puck. Elon keeps it in. Morozov intercepts. Can't get the puck out. Stillman fans. He's on with Rycroft and Corso. He whacks the puck behind the net. Rycroft is hit. He's a battler, though. Now here's Daniel Corso. Corso and Rycroft spent most of last season in the American Hockey League with the Worcester Ice Cats. Trying to pry the puck loose. They finally do, and it's Alexei Morozov. Just past the 6-minute mark of the third period. The Blues and Penguins tied at 1. Both teams are changing. Blues captain Chris Pronger. Up to Mike Eastwood. Back to Pronger. Over to Drake. Moving in with Keane and Eastwood. Eastwood after the puck, and it's whacked to the corner. As is Keane, and here's Kasparaitis, who has really been quiet tonight. Richer, Hrdina, Beach, knocked away by Finley, and Macinnis takes over, which is what you look for when you get on edge there. And then Macinnis taken down, and there's going to be a penalty call. So a delayed penalty coming up. Johnson can go to the bench. Here's Finley. The Blues are going to head onto a power play. Pittsburgh will get the puck. As Richer touches it, play is stopped. And that man, Chris Beach, goes to the penalty box. 1-1 the score.
See a hooking call in the offensive zone in a 1-1 hockey game, but Chris Beach gets called there as Al Macinnis gets tugged down. So Paul Dvorsky with the call. The Blues on their 4th power play of the night. The Blues 0 for 3 so far tonight.
And had only 1 shot on the power play. 6:50 of the third, the time of the Beach penalty. Blues send the puck in deep. Hedberg skips it up the boards to Robert Lang. Lang in a crowd, loses the puck. Macinnis whips it back into the corner. Here's Kasparaitis around for Furens. He'll move to center ice. Ahead for Robert Lang. Lang, a shot and a save by Johnson. Back the other way. Pronger on the power play. Sends the puck in deep. Hedberg clears it off of Tkachuk, and Lang clears the puck out. The Blues being outshot 5-4 in this period. This is Weight. Blues looking to break the 1-1 deadlock. Pronger back for Weight, controlling a bouncing puck. Behind the back, Demitra. The feed for Tkachuk, batted away by Hedberg. And the puck shot in to the Blues zone by Rosabal. Now less than 12 minutes to go in the third period. 42 seconds to go in the Blues power play. Off Corso. The puck in. Cleared up against the glass. Stillman is there. Corso and Demitra. Moran whips the puck around far side. Pronger tries to get a handle on it. Can't. And the pass ahead for Kasparaitis to Peterson. He's in. He shoots and fires wide. Young Toby Peterson with a dandy chance. Macinnis over to Corso. Blues still on the power play. Here's Drake in the corner. Leaving the puck. Stillman wrapped up. Spun around. Macinnis. Havanoff. Shot blocked by Peterson. Now the penalty to Chris Beach is over. And that shot will go high into the crowd. So it's been a long and difficult night for the Blues on the power play. Well, Amateur Hockey Appreciation Night is coming up this Thursday. The Rangers and Eric Lindros will be here. Remember, that's a 6:30 game. Call 314-622-5454 on Monday and learn more about how you can bring your youth or adult amateur hockey team to the Blues Rangers game for only $10 a ticket. All teams who purchase tickets will be entered into a sweepstakes for a free group outing to another Blues game or a free practice at Savage Center. Tickets will go fast first thing Monday morning. Give them a call, 314-622-5454. Amateur Hockey Appreciation Night Thursday here at Savage. Pronger, a shot that bounds into the corner. Nash can't play the puck. Ferens does, off the glass, controlled by Mike Wilson. Ahead for a fellow named Mario Lemieux. He'll dump the puck towards the corner. Johnson out to grab it with Straka there, and the whistle stops play. Let's go check in with Dan McLaughlin.
Well, Ken, certainly with a lot of fanfare, Mario Lemieux took some time off. He retired. Matter of fact, first year in retirement. He's in the Hall of Fame. Well, one guy that decided to come back after a year off, not much fanfare, is Stéphane Richer. And of course, he played a couple of years with the St. Louis Blues, or at least a couple of years ago. Only played in 20 games. He had 20 points for the St. Louis Blues. He also had some big goals. He was a key down the stretch for St. Louis, but he decided to retire. He called it quits, and now he calls Pittsburgh home, and he's playing on the second line for the Penguins. All kinds of talent, but certainly one of the enigmas of the National Hockey League is Stéphane Richer.
107 goals in his career. That's not bad. 407. That's a few. Big hit on Kevin Stevens. Puck still in the Blues zone. Here's Eastwood on to Mike Keane. 1-1 the score. Keane blasts the puck in. On the boards, he gets the puck back himself. Behind the net to Drake. It's tipped by Eastwood. Batted up the boards to Lemieux. He's got that big Chris Pronger-like reach. Can't make the play, and Pronger with a puck over to Pilon and back to Pronger. Now to Drake, who'll shoot it in. Both clubs are changing. Melikar into the corner. Roosevelt can't get it out. There's a shot. Big save. Rycroft can't find the rebound. Macinnis a shot off lane, high in the air, and the puck flip-flops into the crowd behind the Pittsburgh goal. 9:54 remaining in the third period. This game is tied at 1. 1-1 the score. Weight scored early in the second for the Blues, his fourth. Less than 4 minutes later on a power play, Straka tied it with his fifth. The shots, the Blues with 20, the Penguins with 14. And back for the puck goes Al Macinnis. And this will be an icing call against the Penguins. Ray's nerd past comes back to haunt him at his high school reunion when he finds out that Deborah's one of the cool people he so despised. Don't miss Everybody Loves Raymond Sunday, which could well be tomorrow at 9:30 on WB11.
I'll be watching tomorrow then, Kenny. And speaking of tomorrow, a special happy birthday is a couple of friends of mine, Susan Turvey, her birthday tomorrow, and Annie Barchet. So I will say happy birthday to both of them. And I'm sure they'll be watching Everybody Loves Raymond.
I'm sure they will. Here is Tkachuk. And a glove save by Hedberg. Amanda Urian is a great Blues fan. She's at Memorial Hospital over in Belleville tonight in maternity. And about the time this game started, so did her labor. Best of luck to Amanda.
Best of luck. And who will she name her baby after? If it's a boy, maybe Doug, after Doug Weight scoring that goal.
Yeah, that could be.
If Brent Johnson gets a win tonight, maybe Brent.
That could be a good idea.
After the winning goaltender.
What about just maybe after Bernie or something like that? What would be wrong with that?
I doubt it. I would say there's a better chance of Ken than Bernie.
I think there aren't a lot of them nowadays.
No.
A few more Jasons and Justins and things. Here comes Pittsburgh to center ice. Melikar over to Straka. And the Blues, Macinnis intercepts, clears the zone. Mikhail Roosevelt gets the puck ahead, and it's Finley to Macinnis. 9:16 to go. We're in the third. A decision forthcoming. 1-1 the score. Weight from Tkachuk, and Lemieux intercepts. This one you got to watch out now. You're down to 9:05 to go, and Lemieux can win the game. Demitra with Tkachuk. Back for Keith Tkachuk. Back behind the net to Demitra. Cycling for Weight. To Tkachuk, has his stick lifted neatly by Toby Peterson. This is Chris Beach, the 20-year-old. In front, Kasparidis, little backhander wide. Now Beach with a puck. To Straka. Richer in front. Well covered by Tkachuk. At the end of a shift, Demitra will just shoot the puck in. 8.5 minutes to go in regulation.
I would say that Mario's shifts are about 15 seconds long right at the moment.
They are not long. Here is Rich Pilon off the boards by Rycroft. And out at center ice, Hrdina off the skate of Pronger. Ahead for Stillman. The puck hops by Corso. Richer. Nice drop pass, but nobody there in black. And it's Rycroft. Great pass to Stillman. Corso to the net. The backhander headed for the side of the net, turned away. Stillman takes a shot wide. Now Sean Hill, a pass shot, hits a skate. And the puck cleared by Ferens all the way down right on goal. Pittsburgh changing. Blues doing likewise. Hill to the red line, blasting the puck in. Jamal Mayers, who hasn't played a lot, knocks it down. Lang after it. And it is controlled by Pittsburgh and cleared out by Kraft. This is Sasha Havanoff over to Sean Hill. We go the other way. Hill to the red line again. Wrists this one in. Hedberg knocks the puck down. Whips it high off the glass. Up to Robert Lang. Lang with Morozov sends the puck behind the net. Brent Johnson plays it high off the glass to Tyson Nash. Ahead and behind Jamal Mayers. Roosevelt knocked down. Mayers with a puck. Shots are 5-5 here in the scoreless third. Macinnis back for Mayers. Over to Lowe to Mayers. And the shot wide. Less than 7 minutes to go in the third period. Kraft trying to get around Finley. Finally shoots the puck in. Pittsburgh is changing on the fly. Macinnis to Lowe. Lowe over the line. Bang to the boards by Kasparidis. Then to Moran off the board. Elon. And the shot wide. Eastwood trying to center, unable to against Darius Kasparidis. They battle in the corner. Lemieux is there also, and Drake gets the puck. Kasparidis gets in his face. Here's Mike Eastwood leaving the puck for Mike Keane. He spins off Moran, centers. Eastwood a shot, the save. Rebound. Drake tied up. Pittsburgh to center ice. Straka around Pronger. He's in. Can't get a good shot. Johnson the save. Good recovery by Pronger. We're down to 6:05 to go in regulation. 1-1 the score. Wilson intercepts Pronger's pass to Peterson to Lemieux, broken up. Pronger gets the puck ahead out of Keane's reach. Now we're getting a little excitement, and the play offside at the Blues line. 5:54 to go. Tied at 1. Party Zone fans from Grappa Grill in St. Charles and Applebee's out in O'Fallon, Missouri. If you'd like to win seats in the Party Zone, join us at one of the Bud Light, Fox Sports Net Blues viewing parties at sports bars all around town. It's the Party Zone, brought to you by Bud Light and Fox Sports Net. They wave off icing. Havanoff up the wing to Tkachuk. Doesn't get the puck out, but Weight does. Demitra on the line with Tkachuk and Weight. And here's Havanoff on defense with Hill. Puck just cleared out, and it's Mike Wilson. He's got the puck for Pittsburgh, making their only appearance of the season here. The pass surprises Richer. The puck the length of the ice. Sean Hill to touch the puck. And we're down to 5:20 to go in the third with that icing against the Penguins.
When you look at these two teams, Kenny, you would expect that we'd see a lot of shots on goal, but only 14 saves and 20 saves for Hedberg. So with the goals, that's only a total of 35 shots between both teams, which is what I'd expect out of one team.
Yeah, really.
In an offensive powers like this.
Next game Monday night. Roman Turek and Calgary will be here. Calgary won again tonight at home. They beat Toronto 4-1. Our pal Greg Gilbert's really got Calgary playing. Roman Turek's goals against average must be down to about half a goal a game or something, or one anyway.
I think it's one. Yeah, I think it's one. I think he's let in like 6 goals now in 6 games.
Yeah, it's not a bad start. This is Finley retreating for the puck. Macinnis Mayer's on with Rycroft and Stillman. Over the line, Morozov. Johnson easy save. Stillman with a puck. His pass ahead for Mayers. Can't catch up with it. Stillman intercepts. Around Morozov. Stillman heading in. A shot. And out to make the save. Johan Hedberg, who does an excellent job cutting down the angle and squaring up and just saying, hey, I'm here. And the puck goes right into him.
Yeah, this is good. You see Corey Stillman with the jump there over the check, and this is good goaltending. No reason to go down. Hedberg just stands his ground. There's the defenseman coming back, so he doesn't have to worry about the forward cutting in or Stillman cutting across him, so he just squares up and lets his hit right in the pads and then just drops down on his knees and covers up. That's good, strong goaltending, and I think the kid's got a future.
Corey Stillman. 4:48 is the time remaining. Lemieux loses the draw to Wade. Pilon a shot, skate, save, and a big one for Hedberg. Stevens outlet pass to Straka. He's slowed up. Lemieux hits around Pilon. Look at this. Oh, baby. And is he soft and smooth, isn't he? Wow.
You know how hard that is to do? To drag it like that? Unbelievable.
Here's Demitra back to Tkachuk. And the shot deflects wide off Kasparaitis. Lemieux's made, what, 3 or 4 moves. And, hey, it's amazing just to see them.
And he's rusty.
Here's Wade, a shot blocked. Demitra can't get a shot. Kasparaitis is injured. And referee Paul Dvorsky stops play. Kasparaitis down on the ice now will get up. We're down to 4:03 to go in the third period. This is getting to be better and better. And McDonald's, we love to see you smile.
And another goal would bring a lot of smiles to these Blues fans here tonight at Savas. Kenny, the Blues looking for maybe the first winning streak of the season after winning last night in Minnesota.
They won it 3-2 in overtime over the Wild. The Blues undefeated in their last 3, 2 wins and a tie. They've lost only once in 6 games. That was that loss on the home opener to Los Angeles, a game they never should have lost. Guerin's back for the puck to Richer with Beach and Hrdina. Big hit by Mayers. Here's Mike Wilson, the defenseman, and the shot rings off the glass. Hrdina can't get around Havanoff. Now Beach has Richer in front, can't make the play. Nash clears the puck out. Ferens playing it to Wilson. 3:35 to go. Rycroft intercepts, backhander right on. And there is Hedberg, a very steady save again. Havanoff to Hill. The shot. Rycroft there can't get a stick on the puck. Hrdina gets the puck out to Stefan Richer. Not far from 1,000 games is Richer, and they're changing. So are the Blues. Here's Hill now over to Havanoff, and he'll have to shoot the puck the length of the ice. Charging back to touch it, Milichar, and when Milichar touches it, an icing against the Blues. 3:09 remaining in regulation action.
The Blues with a couple of good scoring chances. Mark Rycroft looking for his first NHL goal, and that man right there, Johan Hedberg, has been very good tonight. But a turnover here, you see Rycroft going onto his backhand as a shot goes through, and he slides in. The Blues able to keep this puck in. And here's the pass, and Rycroft again right in front of the net. The deflection and another big save by Johan Hedberg.
Hedberg's pretty impressive, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's played very well. Very solid. As you said, Kenny, he knows his angles and stands up, and I've been very impressed with him.
Macinnis can't clear the zone, and Finley with a puck. Off the boards for Drake with Eastwood and Keene. This line's looked pretty good in the 2 games we've seen them.
Yeah, they really plug away in there, and this is making a very good checking line, and a line that is going to create some opportunities.
Macinnis is in deep. Eastwood trying to pry the puck out of the skates of Kraft, who kicks it to Lang. Now Macinnis to the net, and it goes wide off Milichar. 2:35 to go. The pass intercepted by Macinnis. The Morozov pass. Macinnis a blast high and wide. Almost hit referee Paul Dvorsky in the head. Pilon at center ice to Macinnis. Both clubs are changing. Macinnis flips the puck in. Chasing it down, Mikhail Roosevelt, the 23-year-old defenseman. Now the pass out too far for Lemieux. He might play some 20-25-second shifts now, Bernie. With the game on the line. Straka to Lemieux to Peterson to Lemieux. 2 minutes to go in regulation. Lemieux sends the puck behind the net. Here is Rich Pilon trying to force the puck up the boards. Cannot. And this is Doug Weight onto the wing for Demitra. Tkachuk is trailing. Pass just a bit high for Weight, who's tied up by Moran. Tkachuk and Kasparaitis collide. Straka and Demitra. Demitra wrestles him down just a bit. And here's Kasparaitis. His pass too far for Peterson. Finley back to Pronger. 1.5 minutes left in the third period. Overtime looming. Demitra shoots the puck in. Here's Jan Hrdina. He'll shoot it ahead. And the play is offside. Pittsburgh with 1:21 to go in the third period. Shots 9-6 Blues here in the third period. The junior Blue Note captain is Tyson Nash, and he invites you to join the coolest club for kids, the Junior Blue Note Club, sponsored by Pepsi. You youngsters 16 and under will receive a free ticket to a game, some cool Blues merchandise, newsletters, and more, all for only $24.95. Applications available now here at Savvis Center, at all Blue Note sports shops and local ice rinks around town, or you can visit stlouisblues.com. Pittsburgh controls the puck. Just over 1 minute to go in the third. Now Mayers intercepts. Jamal Mayers on Furens. Can't get a shot. Pittsburgh takes over. Beach off the boards. Hrdina. Richer on his left. This is Stefan Richer back for Hrdina, who can't get a shot. 55 seconds to go in the period. Finley intercepts ahead to Mayers. 1-1 the score. On to Rycroft. He shoots. And the save by Hedberg. And boy, Rycroft, the last 3 or 4 minutes, has had his opportunities, and they keep throwing him out there.
Rycroft has played very good. He's getting an opportunity tonight in the lineup, and he's really played a real strong game. Quick wrist shot there again, though. You look at Hedberg standing up, Kenny, taking that in the center of the chest. But that's the way you play goal in my books, is that you stand up, get yourself square to the shooter, and take it right in the chest. But what a great game out of Mark Rycroft. He's been making the most of his situation right now by just looking at the shifts he's got. He's been really hustling. He's getting a lot of shots on net.
We want to send our congratulations to Chad and Tanya Garcia on the birth of their daughter, Taylor Jade Garcia. Chad's dad is Tim, who's our associate producer up here. Tim is not old enough to be a granddad, but he tells me he is. Down on the ice is Straka, and we've got a stoppage in play because the puck goes in after him, and it's offside. So we'll have a neutral faceoff with 37.9 seconds remaining in regulation action.
Is Tim using Grecian formula?
He looks pretty young to me.
He does to me, but there's the turnaround here. As you see, Al just twist around and pull down Straka. No call there, and there shouldn't be a call in a 1-1 game, in my opinion, unless it's a scoring chance.
Let him go. There's Lemieux. You're not surprised, are you, that he's on? You're probably not surprised that Pronger and Macinnis are on defense in front of Brent Johnson. Lemieux leaves the puck. Melchior gets it from Roosevelt, and here's Pronger. 30 seconds to go in the third period. Roosevelt with a puck. He works it in. Pronger controls to Macinnis. Now 20 seconds left in the third period. Macinnis to Keane. He can't get in. Lemieux looks for Straka. 15 seconds. There's stop. Roosevelt shoots the puck in. 10 seconds. So overtime is looking like a likelihood. Drake tips the puck ahead. 1 second. And that's going to do it. We go to overtime. Shots in the third period. 11-6 St. Louis. The Blues have outshot Pittsburgh 26-15. It's 1-1 after 60 minutes. Each team has a point. Stay with us.
The Blues are going to overtime for the 5th time this season in 7 games. There's the 2 goal scorers for tonight. Doug Weight for the Blues and Martin Straka for the Penguins. Doug Weight capitalized first. There was a power play, or actually not a power play goal. The puck slipped loose and He was Johnny on the spot. It was the Pittsburgh goal that was a power play goal. That was the snapper from Martin Straka. And Pittsburgh goes to overtime for the first time this season.
And I'm sure you're not surprised to know that 5 overtime games is the most in the league. There's the record. The win last night, 3 previous ties, 4-on-4. Each team has a point already. It's 5 minutes sudden death. And you know the story for the Blues. Joel Quenneville says the only thing you can lose is a chance to win, so they try to win. Lemieux a shot. Johnson the save. The feed for Tkachuk. He's surprised. He outraces Moran, but he's alone, and he falls down. Ian Moran. Over to Straka with Kasparaitis and Lemieux. I get the feeling Pittsburgh has the same sentiments. Let's go for it. Let's get the point. So you just play to get an extra point. If you lose, it really doesn't make any difference. We're in the first minute of the 5-minute overtime. Both teams changing. This is Macinnis with Havanoff, Demitra, and Stillman. Stillman's pass gets away. Here's Wilson through the legs of Demitra. And his pass knocked away by Stillman, and Hill leaves the puck at center ice. Pronger and Wilson. Pronger gets the better of it, and here's Hill. 3:55 to go in the game. It's overtime. Blues won. Penguins won. The puck gets by Demitra. And we haven't seen any brilliance in the first minute 15 of overtime.
No, we haven't.
With all the talent on these two teams. Corey Stillman, Pronger to the net. That gives you some idea of what the Blues think. Back from Pronger to Stillman, knocked away. Robert Lang. Now Morozov has the puck slide back in his own end. Andrew Furens, and both teams changing. Now the puck knocked away, and here is Havanoff. Forechecking is Milan Krak.
Mark Rycroft out again, Kenny.
Gets the call. Looks like he has a little magic tonight. He's up front with Corso, Macinnis, and Havanoff. This is Mark Rycroft ridden out by Melikar. Corso dumped by Rosabal. And here comes Pittsburgh. 2:50 to go in the game. Kraft shoots the puck in. The shot's in overtime. The Blues do not have a shot. Lemieux has that fairly long shot for Pittsburgh. Surprisingly, the only shot on goal. Macinnis to Pronger in front. And the puck tipped away from Weight and Tkachuk. Tkachuk back to the blue line. Pronger. Pass shot right on. Hedberg the save. Tkachuk after the puck. Lemieux is there. Hill runs into Lemieux. Here is Straka. Pronger back. Kasparaitis with him. Uh-oh, here's Lemieux. And a little sweep check, poke check by Sean Hill. 2:13 to go. Up to Weight. Over to Tkachuk. 1-1 in overtime to Weight. Oh, what a move. Weight. Backhander. The save. Rebound out of Pronger's reach. Hill a shot. Oh, and it deflects high. 1:57 to go in the game. The pass out of Lemieux's reach. There'll be no icing. Hill back to get the puck. Both teams changing. The Blues out shooting Pittsburgh now 2-1 in overtime. On the night 28-16. That's right. Pittsburgh's had only 16 shots. Here's Demitra with Stillman. Oh, and Stillman can't connect on the pass. Lang and Stillman battle for the puck. The puck comes to the blue line. Havanoff steers it to Macinnis, who pokes it to Stillman. To Macinnis. Over to Demitra. He shoots. He scores! Oh, baby! Pavol Demitra! And Demitra with his 6th goal of the season. And it's unbelievable. The Blues for the 2nd straight night win it in overtime. They beat Mario Lemieux and the Pittsburgh Penguins 2-1.
Pavol Demitra having a great start to this season. One of those snipers that when he's on, he scores them in bunches, and he is our bud player of the game with the game-winning goal. But what a quick snapshot as Al Macinnis with a great move right at the blue line. Demitra coming in off the left wing, and look at this shot right up over top of the blocker of Hedberg standing up. That's a perfect shot, and the Blues have a 2-game winning streak, Kenny. But here it is. Al Macinnis starting to play as he stood up the winger. Stillman with the pass to Macinnis, and Pavol Demitra does the rest. And that is a quick shot It's harder to get square when you have a quick wrist shot like that, and Demitra made no mistake, as we'll get another good look at it from this angle. The pass, and right from behind, you could just see as that right up underneath the crossbar over the shoulder of Hedberg. The Blues win a big one here at Savas.
3:35 in overtime. Number 6 from Macinnis and Stillman. For Dan and Bernie, I'm Ken Wilson. Thanks for joining us tonight. The Blues beat the Penguins 2-1. Our next telecast Thursday from Savas. Blues against Eric Lindros and the Rangers. Coverage on Fox Sports Net begins at 6. Broadcasters Blazers and Cutter and Buck apparel provided by Ad Creations Promotions Group of downtown St. Louis. Thanks to Tim Babs, our